everybody. Thank you so much for being here. How wonderful is this space?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. So there's lots of great food, lots of good stuff. Ellen's going to tell us all about that. But first, I would like to ask Mayor Cockrell to say a few words.
Yes, thank you. I am so excited to be here. I am thrilled that this building is being used. And if you haven't been in here a really long time, it obviously doesn't look like the bread store that it used to be 50 years ago. But just what this team has done with this is amazing. So speaking of amazing, I also want to say there's not just the fact that Ellen is an excellent at what she does. I happen to be a client, but also just she's such a community partner. She's involved in so many things. She doesn't just believe in having a business here. She believes in being a part of the community and helping the community. And watching what you guys have been doing each month with the pies and everything else is just amazing. So hope you'll stop by and see their team. So on behalf of the town, I'm so glad that you invested in this building and invested in us.
Thank you.
Board of Supervisors member Cheryl Cullors, would you say a few words, please?
Well, Lori stole most of my thunder there, but it is true. This building is beautiful. It doesn't look anything like it used to, and wonderful space. And I'm sure that you have a good business, or you wouldn't be able to do this. But again, you're not just a businesswoman here. You are so much a part of this community. You give so much back. And people need to get back by giving you the business too. You have to support.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
But you are very passionate, and you love this community, and I love you for it.
Thank you so much. I do love this community. So I'm like used to the 3 minutes.
Yep.
I'm not going to go 3 minutes though, but I did write it down. So I know I'm good. So I can remember, because really, yes, lots of people have been curious about this business, but tonight for me is about my customers, because each one of them picked me to protect their most precious assets, their biggest and most valuable assets, and that's not lost on me. I've stood next to a customer while their house burned down. I've stayed with a new driver that crashed on the side of the road and waited until her parents got there. And I've delivered life insurance checks to heartbroken families. And that's the good neighbor service I believe in. And I'm grateful for my customers, and I hope I'm going to do it for another 20 years. I'm so sad tonight that Ron and Sharon St. Myers could not be here. I called Ron, and he gets a pass because his daughter has a birthday. But I'm grateful that they have trusted me with their legacy and extended me grace during those first few years when I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I know in a small town they heard the grumblings, and they always had me back. So I'll be forever grateful to the St. Myers always. My team, all of you all, they're like the gasoline in the engine. They make it go here. Rachel Jackson celebrated 8 years with me on Monday. Catherine Dawson is right behind her. Bertie Yeager. Dana Grove, where's Nora?
Hello.
And Maria over there with Sweet Izzy representing State Farm. Thank you for coming to work every day. And I will say that for those of you who are my customers, you are as lucky to have them as I am. So, and Kale's hiding somewhere, and this is all I'm going to say. You never say no to anything that I want to do. You've spent countless hours listening and hammering. Thank you. And finally, and I'm really upset that George isn't here, but I knew he wouldn't be because he said, don't talk about me. So I'm like, now I have a license to do it. It was a bait and switch. I asked him for advice. He showed up. I said, I'd like for you to do it. He said, okay. So he helped me envision this whole dream, and then he made it cultural. Respectful, courteous, kind, professional. He has not given me a final bill yet, and it will not be enough, honestly, for all that he has done to help make this happen. So, George Klein. Did I say George Klein? What did I say?
You said just George.
Oh, George Klein. I'm sorry. I'm like, oh God, that's what he is to me. He's George. I mean, he's George at 11 o'clock at night when I'm like, I have a new idea. Yes, George Klein, and I sincerely hope that I get to work on another project with him and his crew, Jack and Teresa, that have spent countless hours in this building. So I don't think it was 3 minutes, but it was definitely longer than one. And I'm grateful that everybody came here tonight. Thank you so much. and look around. All the doors are open. Explore everything. The bathrooms are in the back, upstairs, downstairs. I'm not responsible for them, and that's all I'm going to say. There's food in the back, and the trash cans are marked with balloons.
All right.
Ready?
We
I
count
think Nikki's
backwards.
going to count. Where'd she
Yeah.
go? Where's it?
All right, we're going to count backwards from 3, 2, 1, and on 1 you're going to cut. We ready? Let's
Yep.
go. 3,
2, 1.
Well, Ellen, you had a beautiful ribbon cutting. The place is packed. All your friends and customers showed up. Congratulations. You've been here for quite a few years, but you have a new, beautiful home.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about State Farm Insurance and what you do so special.
Oddly enough, we started to plan the open house and set the date, and then I realized November 1st was my 15-year anniversary
Yeah.
for being here in this town. So we're doing a double celebration tonight. And I've actually worked for State Farm my entire adult life,
Yeah.
so that'll be 26 years in December.
You're telling your age.
I know. I've done all different kinds of things. I've done auto claims. That was my first job. I've helped with marketing. I even held a compliance job for a little bit until
Yeah.
I settled here on this role, and hopefully I'll retire here.
Well, yeah, you got a nice new space. It's big. You got plenty of room. You can hold all sorts of meetings and festivals. And we're going to have you're having this right now. This open house is so great. So
Yeah, that was, I certainly did not need 3,500 square feet when I moved. I had 1,000 on Church Street, and
Right.
I realized last fall that the phone was having to go to voicemail more than I felt comfortable with, and I had no room to grow. So I love downtown. Most everyone knows
Sure,
that. And I
sure.
did not want to leave downtown, and I didn't feel like my business belonged on Main Street. So I dropped Toys for Tots off down here, and the building owner didn't have a tenant when they moved
Yeah.
out, and we did the thing.
Yeah. It's kind of good to have your own
Yeah.
space, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. We've had board meetings here. My Rotary board meets here. My
Yeah.
Downtown Front Royal board meets here. So
Yeah.
we're definitely using the space. Catherine Dawson is the president of one of the B&I chapters. She's had a visitors evening here. So, it's as much for the community and our customers as it is for us.
It's actually a better location, isn't it? You can see it from Royal Avenue, and it's easy to get to.
Yes.
Parking's still a little challenge on Chester Street, but everybody has that problem.
Yeah.
But, we'll all get around that.
I had absolutely no idea how hidden I was on Church Street because
Right.
there has been a State Farm presence in that block of Church and Jackson for like 80 years.
Right.
And I just assumed everyone knew. But
Yeah.
since we've moved here and that sign went on the building, so many people are like, "Are you new?" So it's been great from visibility. There's no steps at the front door like there
Right.
were at Church Street, so folks can park outside and walk right in the front door.
Yeah.
So yes, it's been
Well,
great
this
that
is
way
where
too.
this is where the Blue Winged Frog was for many years, and you got this beautiful patio. I think we should do something in the summer. You should start holding some events on your
Maybe.
patio. Yeah.
In all these years, I've been a chamber member for 15 years, and I've never done a chamber after hours in my
Yeah.
space because it was so tiny.
Yeah.
So I haven't asked Nikki yet, but I'm hopeful that we'll
I'm
get to
sure
do that
she'll
here.
put you on the list.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about State Farm and what can you do for people here in Front Royal?
Most people think about car insurance first when they think about State Farm, and then homeowners insurance second. And that is certainly where we excel is in our auto and home. We also have a really great range of products for life insurance, something that people never ever want to talk about,
Right,
that is
right,
so
but they
important.
need to.
Indeed. And this year we have seen we've just had an overwhelming success writing new business insurance policies. So we're really tapping into that market and able to help our local business owners here too.
Yeah, each company has their own little specialty. Some people just are good at one thing,
Yeah.
but I'm just curious, want to give you a little plug for State Farm.
Yep. Yes.
And I didn't see Jake around anywhere.
Jake's in the window with all the toilet paper. Really? That's also going on right now. Last year we collected peanut butter and jelly. This year it's toilet paper, and so he's in the window with the toilet paper.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, Ellen, I appreciate so much. I remember the first day you came to town, and I met you pretty quick.
We ate breakfast at
I think
LD's,
we
if you
did do that,
remember.
didn't we?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
And it's just hard to believe it's been 15 years.
Yes, it is. I still feel like the new kid on the block for sure.
Well, everybody loves you. You do so much good work in our community. We appreciate all the things you do for downtown Front Royal and Rotary and so many other things that you do. Congratulations on 15 years.
Thank you so much. I hope I'm here in 20.
There you go.